Finally, nagkatotoo rin. Leica lenses on a mid-range. Itong phone na ito is the first ever mid-range phone ni Xiaomi with a Leica lens. And packed together inside this one is a Snapdragon 8S Gen 3, quad-curve na AMOLED display, Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 protection, and a 32MP na beauty selfie camera. All of that for below 30,000 pesos. Tara, talakayin natin. Now, itong bagong Xiaomi Civi 4 Pro with Leica lenses, ang kanyang 12 gigs of RAM and 256 GB of storage will be priced at 29,000 pesos, and I'll be providing the link on the description box below kung saan ko siya nabili. Now, tingnan natin ang kanyang design. Makita natin ang design niya is a little bit different from the Xiaomi Civi 3, except that yung kanyang camera module is exactly the same place. Sa Civi 3, makita mo horizontal ang kanyang hati. Dito sa Civi 4, vertical na ang kanyang hati. Well, iniba lang ng konti. Yung feel niya is exactly the same, parang wala namang hati dito sa gitna kahit dalawang kulay siya. Makita mo dito on the side is a little bit rounded. And ang kanyang side frames is aluminum metal finish kasi makita mo ang daming antenna bands all over the frames. Now, improvement dito sa kanyang screen is that it's quad-curve display already. Curve sa taas, saka sa ilalim, and curve din dito sa dalawang side. It simply gives you a better experience, lalo kung when you're swiping up to down and down to up, or you're doing the swipe from left to right to left. Mas smoother lang ang experience. Kasi pag medyo makanto ang screen mo, medyo sumasabit ang iyong daliri, based on my experience. Now, one of the good things dito na gustong-gusto ko sa Civi 4 Pro is sobrang gaan. 177 grams ang phone na ito. So light, ang gaan. Now, one of the things na mapapansin mo dito is medyo malaki ang kanyang notch dahil dual camera ang kanyang harap, giving you the better selfie experience na makita natin later pagdating sa camera. Now, itong phone na ito is being powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8S Gen 3. It's a little bit less power than the 8 Gen 3 but more powerful than the 8 Gen 2. Nakapag-score naman siya ng 1.53 million points, and ito naman ang breakdown score na makita mo dito sa Antutu benchmark. 3,300 loop score na sa Wildlife Extreme, and meron siyang 86% na stability. Ito naman score na makuha mo dito sa Geekbench saka na CPU benchmark, and dito naman sa GPU benchmarking. And another surprising factor dito is no thermal throttling detected. At first, di ako makapaniwala, pero inulit ko siya for 3 more times, and ito pa rin result niya eh. Ito phone na ito is also running Android 14 inside HyperOS, and it's a China ROM phone. Don't worry guys, madali lang maglagay ng Google Play Store dito. Pasok lang kayo sa Mi Apps, type ng Google Play Store, update, then you're done. Now, ang battery size nito phone na ito is 4,700 mAh of battery. Could have been 5,000 para medyo industry standard. But since magana naman siya, I can't complain. And this one can support up to 67 watts na wired charging. And charging from 0 to 100 takes around mga 45 minutes based on my experience. As long as gamit mo normally to phone na ito, no heavy gamings, kaya-kaya naman yung magtagal ng 1 whole day without charging. And ginawa ko ng manual testing to phone na ito for screen on time. It gave me roughly a 13 hours of SOT based on my manual test. And ang settings ko is 50% brightness and 60 Hz of screen refresh rate. Now, ito phone na ito has a 6.55-inch of AMOLED display with 120Hz of screen refresh rate, and it supports HDR10+ and Dolby Vision. Meron siyang 3,000 nits of maximum brightness and 91% of screen-to-body ratio, and it's being protected by Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2. So, yung scratch resistance niya is better than the CG5. Now, personally, I love mga quad-curve display na phone. It gives you that better experience, lalo na kung gesture ang gamit mo, swiping up and down, left and right. Sobrang smooth ang experience as compared sa mga flat na screen. Now, one of the good things naman dito is that you get a infinity display. So if you're watching reels dito, mga shorts sa Facebook and sa TikTok, I will assure you that definitely you'll enjoy it when you're swiping dito kasi sobrang smooth naman ang experience ko dito. Wala ka naman feel naman na lag dito as long as maganda naman yung internet connection. And if you're watching videos naman dito sa YouTube and sa Netflix, expect a really good experience dahil this one has a level 1 Wi-Fi security level. So you can watch all of your favorite shows dito on HD. Now, naalala ko yung CV3, ang kanyang loudspeaker dito sa phone niya isn't really that loud. Now, pagdating naman sa CV4 Pro, kamusta naman kanyang sounds? Pakinggan na natin, sagad natin sa 100%. Well, halos hindi naman nagkakalayo pa rin sa CV3. Medyo katamtaman ng kanyang sound. Hindi naman siya mahina and hindi rin siya malakas. Now, I know na ito phone na ito is not a gaming phone. I did play 4 games dito, Call of Duty Warzone, I played Farlight 84, Call of Duty Mobile, and Genshin Impact. And starting off with Call of Duty Mobile, expect mo maganda ang graphics dito, magandang resolution na makukuha mo dito, you can set it to all high settings, and the screen is very responsive. Playing for 30 minutes of VR matches, I would say wala ka mapifeel na lag dito, so expect a good experience sa CODM. Pagdating naman sa COD Warzone, pwede mo rin i-set sa all high settings ang game na ito, and the gameplay was good, but there are some minor frame drops na na-feel ako along the way, and the game was pretty good, playing several VR matches dito, and honestly, nag-enjoy naman ako dito, naaliw naman ako sa kanya, but it gets a little bit warm during the gameplay, umabot siya ng roughly 50 degrees Celsius, which I should say na kailangan mo maglagay ng cooler dito para mas mabilis lumamig. And playing the game Farlight 84 naman dito, the gameplay was good, though there are some minor frame drops along the way na na-feel ko talaga, and setting into all high settings, the game was really smooth, good naman siya, though mafe-feel mo there's some minor frame drops along the way, and expect the touch response dito sa game na ito is very smooth. Overall gameplay, I would say sobrang okay siya. And pinakamainit na na-achieve na dito is 48 degrees Celsius. Pagdating naman sa Genshin Impact, expect mo a good gameplay. To my surprise, halos wala ako na feel na lag dito as opposed to the other 2 games as kakamention ko lang previously, and the gameplay was smooth even though na medyo marami na ako kalaban na nilalaban on the battlefield. Expect na smooth pa rin yung experience dito sa phone na ito while you're playing Genshin Impact. Ang pinakamainit na achieve ko dito is 49 degrees Celsius after 1 hour of playing Genshin Impact. So overall gaming experience dito sa phone na ito is definitely good dahil meron pa siyang game turbo mode na pwede mong set on every single game. Ayos, diba? Camera phone pero meron siyang game turbo mode. Good job, Xiaomi. Now, it's about time na pag-usapan natin ang highlight nito phone na ito, ang kanyang camera. So, it starts off with a 50MP na main camera sensor with OIS. And ang camera sensor na ginamit ni Xiaomi dito is a OmniVision OB50K Lighthunter 800. The next one is a 50MP na telephoto lens with 2x optical zoom. Ang kanyang sensor is a Samsung S5K JN1. And ang kanyang third camera lens is a 12MP na ultra-wide lens with a field of view of 120 degrees. And ang kanyang sensor is a Samsung S5K GD2. All of them are Leica lenses and can shoot you up to 4K and 60 FPS. Ang kanyang double punch hole na camera sa harap is a 32MP na main camera sensor, and the other one is a 32MP na ultra-wide lens with 100 degrees of field of view. This one can shoot you up to 4K and 30. Now, since this is the first time na mag-collaborate si Civi and si Leica branding, we're going to take a look dito sa kanyang camera. Tingnan natin kung nag-improve siya over the Civi3, and let's start off with some outdoor shots. So, taking a look at some of these bikes na nakuha natin along the road, I would say it's really sharp. Ang ganda ng yung helmet niya, shiny na shiny, and maganda yung pagkakuha dito, malinis sa picture na ito. And this is just a very normal shot before I cross the road. Kita natin pag zoomin natin dito sa gitna, kita natin it's Capitol Commons. Now, taking a look some of these tall building shots, kita natin the blue sky is very blue, and ang ganda ng pagkakuha dito sa building na ito. And taking a look at some greens na nakuha natin along the way, maganda naman ang kuha niya. And the background blur is quite good as well. Now, gusto na natin laruin some of the lenses na meron dito. This is the ultra wide shot, a normal shot, 2 times, and 4 times. So, kita natin after 4 times zoom, well, very clear pa rin lahat ng mga details dito sa building na ito. And one thing na masasabi ko sa inyo is that medyo consistent naman ang colors niya across all of these 4 shots na nakuha natin. A little bit darker blue contours pagdating sa 4 times. Now, one thing pag kumuha ka ng shot dito sa camera na ito, if you zoom in sa mga details dito sa puno na ito, medyo nawawala ang details niya. Unlike sa CV3, it seems to me na medyo mas sharper ang kuha ng CV3. Sa CV4, medyo napansin ko, it's a little bit softer. Sana makorek to sa software upgrade pretty soon. Kaya dito sa simple shot na ito, talagang evident na medyo soften konti ang details dito sa puno na ito. So another thing na mapapansin mo dito sa kanya is medyo enhanced and medyo saturated ng mga colors dito sa mga greens niya. Medyo maganda naman pagka-saturate niya, to be honest with you. And looking at this one, medyo saturated din to, as compared to sa dalagang tunay ng color. And I would say na maganda naman ang kanyang pagka-saturate dito, magandang kanyang color science dito sa kanyang camera. Now, habang gumagala ako dito sa Estancia Mall, I would say na taking some of these photos during a bazaar, and kita mo mga details dito sa mga shots na ito. It's really nice, no? And this is just a very simple point and shoot shot and ang bilis na mag-capture. I would say tuwang-tuwa ako, nakuha kong all of the details dito sa tumbler ni Kuromi. And taking another shot dito, makita mo yung separation between the subject and the background. Looks very nice dito sa picture na ito. Now, habang naglalakad din ako, I was able to take some food shot. I'd say okay naman siya. Focusing dito sa hotdog. And maganda ang details dito nakuha dito sa mustard, sa ketchup, and sa mayo. At taking another low light shot na may halogen bulb sa ibabaw, looks pretty good. Now, one thing na magusto mo dito sa camera na ito is that ang ganda na mag-focus. No? That's probably one of the thing na ma-appreciate mo dito sa Xiaomi Civi 4 Pro. Kita mo, just a very simple shot ng mga pencil. And pag zoom in mo, you'll see ang ganda. No? Yung simple shot na ito turn into a very dramatic na photo. For me, it's really nice. Now, nilaro ko din different zooming capabilities dito sa indoor, and this is a ultra-wide shot, normal shot, 2x, and 4x zoom. Now, of course, gusto natin pag-usapan the highlight ng Civi, the front-facing camera. Makita natin previously on Civi 3, ang ganda ng pagka-enhance sa mukha ko. Mukha tayong K-pop, and I would say na it's really nice. And moving over ngayon sa Civi 4, kahit di na ako long hair, hindi siya overly exage na enhancement. But this time around, it seems to me na parang mas natural siyang tingnan. And taking more shots on outdoors and indoors, I would say na talagang it has improved to the way of my liking. The one of the downside dito sa kanyang front-facing camera is that pag medyo maliwanag ang araw, nag-go overexpose ang mga shots. Just like these two shots na pinakita ko lang. Now, using the front-facing camera, use the ultra-wide and the 2x zoom. Okay, it's very useful to use the zoom capabilities on the front-facing camera, and it's still sharp and still very stable. Now, using the rear camera, taking a 4K video, you get really a nice video like this, very smooth, and maganda ang kanyang video resolution. I would say na sobrang sharp ng video, and you definitely love it. Now, if you want to see more of the photos from my Xiaomi Civi 4 Pro, feel free to follow me on my Facebook page para makita mo all the other different photos na i-upload ko from my Xiaomi Civi 4 Pro. Now, dinala ni Xiaomi ang kanyang Leica collaboration to many people, to many consumers na kayang bumili nito. Kasi it used to be mga flagship like Xiaomi 14, 14 Pro, 14 Ultra, which is 50,000 pesos and above. Not all people can enjoy a phone like that with Leica lenses with a heavy price tag. And this time around, binabaan nila ng husto. They brought it down to a mid-range level with a Leica collaboration. Probably ginaya nila si Vivo V30 Pro with Zeiss collaboration on a mid-range phone, which is, I think, good kasi more consumers can enjoy yung mga good cameras like this one. So for 29,000 pesos, you get a really good camera dito and a really good na processor. I think win na win tong phone nito, except medyo soft lang konti ang kanya rear camera on some occasion, but I think mako-correct naman siya on future updates. And ang kanya front-facing camera is not as filtered na as the Xiaomi Civi 3, which for me is a good point. Maybe sa mga Civi 3 lovers, hindi ganun ka-okay, but for me, it's better and more natural already. So, anong tingin nyo dito sa phone na ito? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends, and a sub to this channel would definitely be awesome. I'll see you in the next one. And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.